What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AyeQ, and the video that we're gonna do a reaction today was sent to me by one of my loyal supporters. Shouts to you. If you want, you could shout yourself out in the comments. So, the title of this video, I believe it's titled "She Jumped in the Pool with Her Birthday Suit for a Rapper." But wants to be taken serious by other men. Well, that's the typical life of a bird, but let's jump right into the video.
All right, so for Miss Dancer over here, what would you say men should follow the path of? Paying for box or paying for dates?
Paying for dates.
Why is that?
Because that's the only way you could truly show that you have interest in the woman. If you're just paying for it, there's no interest there. You're just paying for the action and the feeling. You're not paying for like the emotional experience.
That's a good point. So from your profession, have you ever got to pay for services?
Be truthful now.
No cap now, nigga.
Oh, that little
People
ponytail.
watching.
Oh, that little
People
ponytail gonna set
watching.
on fire.
Anything that Jason.
That laugh sound like commission.
Guys, also, if you want to support the show, super chat your
Men
questions.
spoil
channel.
based off of interaction.
And you also said like a good date.
So-
You gonna fuck him anyway, right? Remember you said that? She told me
I
that.
remember that part in the beginning. Yeah, you
Now
can't say
it
that.
is getting kind of hot in here.
Take that motherfucking
Actually,
cash
it's
girl.
girl.
getting a little
Yeah,
hot
yeah.
in here. No, I mean, if you, yeah, but that doesn't mean that you should just be like sitting there and be like, oh, go to the club and be like, oh, let me. I mean, they do. They
I
do.
don't know what you're talking about. What
but,
that mean? Explain that.
You know, the 304s are highly populated in the strip clubs out here
Halfway.
in Miami. So
Shorty, you're a 304. You are speaking about yourself. That's so crazy. And look, it just confirms, fam, that a woman will use a sucker and go smash the dude that she really wants for free. Facts. Even the chicks who works at the strip clubs, if they come across a dude that they like, they will trick on him while they're gonna tax all the suckers who want them. And that's why it don't pay to be a sucker for love, man. It makes no sense to be a sucker for love. None.
you know, they be doing their little thing.
Like yourself?
No, not like me. I'm a mom, so I keep
Oh,
everything.
Oh, hold on now.
You're a
You
mom.
Yeah,
mom.
no, I keep everything. I love my son, so I don't do OF. I don't do anything on social media. That's too crazy.
Got
But
you.
I do. I know how to make money. I know how to make men lust. So
So you can
the
dance
lust
and...
is what. Yeah,
Okay.
Mm.
I
Pays
can
the
actually
bills.
work the pole, and I'm a good conversationalist. So
That's
a lot
good.
of men like pay for massages and stuff.
Oh,
So yeah,
shit.
if you're asking for like, men pay for time, like to get time out of you, they will.
But for your better, I guess, ROI, is it better to go on dates or get paid straight up?
This shit is
To go on a
crazy.
date.
Hmm.
I believe in love.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Where's your
How
man?
old your son?
Where's my man?
at?
Hopefully he would. Hopefully he's somewhere praying to Jesus that he finds me one day.
On a stripper
What,
pole?
what happened to
No,
that?
first of all, I take psychology out of that. I just don't like promote that.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't have my degree yet, so it's just like
Weren't you
I'm just in
swimming in the
school.
pool?
yes.
When-
that was
What does that mean?
that was Rob 49. Mind your business, okay?
So we were eating some lovely food earlier,
Mhm.
and she,
I'm getting hot.
can I share it?
Yeah.
And she spoke about her experience with a certain rapper at a pool.
And she just said the name though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
and-
okay.
Rob
It was on the
49.
man's story.
And
Okay.
she was in the pool, kind of not clothed.
You was naked? Damn.
Mm.
What would your no, I ain't gonna do
dare
that.
No, okay.
There we
I
go.
no. I jumped in the pool with my bra and panties, and then drunkenly they were like, "No, take all that shit off," and I was like, "Okay, yeah,
Well, either way,
yay." We're
And
Pisces.
you think a good man is gonna pay some good date money with you, and you jump in the pools naked?
no, again, she's a Pisces, bro.
A lot of them.
They love the water.
The man that I want is not on social media.
He's not where you at?
No. He's somewhere in school getting his
School?
degree,
How
so he
old
can
is
get.
he?
You know, I like unking them. I'm 25.
What
So
nigga in school
I
at
like
20?
I like unking them.
Who's in
You like
school
unk?
that's unking them?
People getting their MDs, you know.
They get the what? What was that?
They're
What was it?
MDs. If I want to be a psychologist,
Yeah.
I'm going for my PhD. I need someone who's going to
So
be on
what
that
if
level.
somebody coming there?
So I'm not
and
looking
they
for a
were-
husband right now.
They
That's why I'm a
got you,
dancer.
They got you on social media swimming in pools naked. You're gonna be their psychiatrist. How they
Listen.
gonna look at you?
It was covered up. They didn't know it was me. Y'all still don't know it
We
was
right
me.
here telling them.
Y'all
This shit is crazy. Understand something, y'all. This is a woman with a bird brain. You see how these bird brain women thinks? I'm not looking for a husband right now. That's why I'm a dancer. This is a single mother. This is a woman who saw a rapper and was super fanned out to the point, oh my God, it's Rob. Oh, let me do something to get his attention. Let me take all my clothes off. He's gonna like me more. And this is why it don't matter how hard you try, suckers. You can't save a bird because it's a mental issue. Here's the reality. When a woman is not disciplined, when a woman refuses to use her intellect, she will never develop any type of intellectual capital. So she will always navigate through life using her body as a tool. And the problem is, the way life works, as we age, our bodies depreciate. Now she's 25 with a son. So the problem is there are a bunch of younger women out here who is doing what she's doing and doing a better job at it. And guess what? They are younger. Every year, a fresh batch of birds hit the market, and the older ones get pushed out the game. So when a woman doesn't take the time out to develop any type of education or anything that will help her use her brain instead of her body, this is how she sounds. And it's sad, bro.
y'all don't know it's me.
So
Y'all don't know it's me.
Let me drink
you
some
say you.
beer.
I'm trying to figure it out. See,
What? It's not
I'm
me.
trying to figure it out. She
That
said
was
she's gonna
AI
find.
me.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
AI me.
That's what I'm trying to figure it out. You say you're gonna find like your husband and like when you're ready for him,
Yeah.
but the stuff you're doing right now, you don't think that's gonna have no baggage. You think
Yeah.
you're just gonna be able to drop it.
I mean, I'm
And it
not
don't-
out here popping it for everybody. I just be having fun, you know.
Only
When
certain
you
people.
when
But
you're
just
young,
having fun. But that's the thing. I've heard that a lot of like 1,000 times. Just having fun. What you consider fun, that might be trauma in the future.
trauma to who?
You.
To him?
Well, if you
It
find
might
out,
traumatize him to
if
see me with his favorite rapper. It ain't gonna traumatize me to be out there
So this is the
outside.
difference.
Oh, shit.
But that's the problem. So listen, that's the problem right there. So what traumatized him? That dictates how the
Well, then
relationship
he
gonna
ain't my
work.
man.
There's
It's
no
okay.
man that ain't gonna be traumatized from that.
Fellas in the chat, would you?
There's no man
Wife
that ain't
her
gonna be
up.
traumatized
Keep
from
it
that.
real.
They're never gonna find one.
Every man will get traumatized from
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
By the
No.
way, shout out to our
Which
sponsor,
one wouldn't?
Diglets. He says,
What,
Nigga,
what kind of man
What's it
wouldn't?
done? What's it done? Welcome,
Men
ladies.
from other countries.
Don't be throwing shit and show tits. What?
Huh?
What the fuck?
She said men from other countries. So she's like, okay, these men where I'm from, they know the type of woman that I am. So let me target a dude from a different country. He's gonna be oblivious to the type of woman that I am. So she's looking for a man that she thinks is a sucker. Yo, you see how grimy these women are? Instead of changing who she is as a person, she's like, well, I ain't going to change. I'm just like going to find a sucker who is going to wife up a hoe. But I ain't going to change my whole ways. I can't change that. It's my nature. So instead, she chased a sucker. You can't make this shit up, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is why you just can't save these birds, bro.
Don't be throwing
Please don't show your tits. Sorry, go on.
Oh.
Yeah, I was saying, what kind of man wouldn't?
She said another country.
Maybe someone who's dedicated to their career, not fooling around on what's going on.
No, but
You know how many hoes get wiped up?
How many?
A lot of them.
Yeah,
The
but do
majority
they-
of hoes
the
get
thing is-
wiped up.
Yeah,
Because I'm not
They-
looking for that right now.
That's their go-to,
No.
right?
A lot of
I'm
them,
not
they have
looking
their
for
history.
it. When I am, I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
never
no.
gonna happen. people.
No, because I feel like in the
Facts. He's telling her as it is. That's that go-to right there. I swear, bro. Let me tell you something. All women have an ideal man that they want. It's in their nature, regardless of how much a woman says, well, I'm not really looking for a man. Stop lying. Because you are. If the right man approach you that you want, you going. But it's like women like this who are birds will always deflect and thrive in delusion.
man that I want, I have to be where I need to be, which is having my degree. So then I could look upwards, and then it's only the stars
The
at that
fuck?
point. It's not right now. I'm just looking at the buildings.
Shorty, a degree is not going to save you. You see how lost these birds are? Yo, nah.
Trying to
The
get
degree-
beyond the buildings.
So you need a guy that's
The-
all the way up there,
Yeah, when I get my degree,
and he
we
gonna
gonna be
look
looking.
down
But-
and see you, and
First of
see all
all,
you
so you don't
done.
want smart, intelligent, beautiful, could
So-
dance, seduce you at
This
any
is the thing,
time,
now-
gonna have you do the whole. Trust me, he gonna be very happy when we
This-
30.
Yeah,
Yeah, because when we 30, I'm still gonna know all the tricks from when I was
No.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, and it's gonna be all worth it for him, and he's gonna be in love.
This-
Okay.
Yo.
So-
So we just building up the tricks for the future.
But
yeah.
Lord.
I'm just trying to figure out. You say your stuff ain't.
Training.
You say your stuff ain't on
Exactly.
social.
We're training for our future husband.
Now, the question I will ask a woman like this, see, I like to get to the root of issues. The first thing I will ask her is, so tell me, was you raised by a single mother? Do you know your father? What is your relationship with your father as of today? Because you got to get to the root of the problem. Because a lot of times when you see women like this, it's really not their fault. Because she's just lost. If we got to be real, I can't even blame her. Because she's just lost and unaware. Again, she got a bird brain, and that brain is only crumbs. Okay? No common sense in there. And a lot of times you got to, and this is why as a man, bro, when you choose to date these women, you have to do your research. Don't just meet these women and think, oh, she looks good. And no, brother, you have to do your research. You got to see how she was raised. Like, you got to see why she have the mindset that she does. A lot of times it comes from their mother.
You say your stuff ain't on social. So what happens if he ever see that video though? You in the pool, like
And
years
this
It
later.
was it was
In this
on a
video of you
story. It's
telling about
24 hours. This shit's
The internet, everything's forever. I can
If
doubt.
y'all
You
can
can,
find it, let me
Somebody
know.
You can down-
find out, bro.
You know, this-
Yeah, if
you
y'all
can-
can find it, let me
Find
know.
that
I
shit, man.
highly doubt they can find
Hey,
it.
You
just
can
admit it on
download
here,
it.
it's not
It's
gonna
okay.
go
the
on.
internet.
Think about
Nah, listen. This is the thing. Internet forever.
Yeah,
That could
forever.
always come up.
Guys,
That's a fact.
Oh my
49.
god.
Rob
She was
49.
25. What time
What the
in
hell
the
he-
pool with her favorite celebrity?
A man,
what the
but
hell?
That's
a
your
man
favorite.
cares.
Yeah, I love
A
it.
man
Those are
cares about
Pisces,
that.
like
Off that
me.
one song or what other song you like?
I love
No,
you.
name top 5 Rob 49 songs.
Oh, okay. I love you.
It's your
what
favorite
the hell
artist now.
Lee?
Uh-huh.
Don't do me, guys.
In the pool naked.
Oh, the two songs. Mother got one
Lotion.
song out of here.
Okay.
Damn, this sugar is just so goofy though. Because the rapper posted it on his story. So if that rapper sees her with a boyfriend, all of a sudden, all he gotta do is look into his archives and repost it. The story is not erased. Okay, like, but Shorty is just so goofy, bro. Shit is crazy.
In front of everybody, ruin her whole psychiatrist career.
No, I
just for
didn't.
one
I
song.
did not ruin my career. That's not gonna ruin my
If
career.
that comes up, it would.
That is not
Yeah.
ruining my career.
If it
Your
comes up-
podcast is not gonna ruin my career.
If
I promise you.
Yeah,
that.
you
If it
won't
comes
make
up,
it.
No, I
it
didn't.
does. If it comes
no,
up,
because you
yeah.
couldn't see nothing in the video.
She touching me. I keep touching. Why they want to touch
Did
the dog?
you? Because you coming at me, you're crazy.
Hey, we got water bottles on the table?
No, no
Great.
water bottles.
Awesome. All right, what about you? Why do you think?
Look, man, this right here, fellas, it just shows some women can't be saved. Because the reality is this. She give her prime years to the streets. She's 25 and already got a kid. And she obviously not involved with her child's father, right? So she's looking for some dude out there to save her. So before you know it, she's about to have 2 kids by 2 different men. That's pretty much her future. And it just shows, bro. These women are who they are. That's why when you meet a woman, don't be intrigued by her outer appearance. Don't be intrigued by the surface things. Tap into her mind. Look at the way she thinks as a person. Because this woman obviously is lost. And it's sad. Why it's sad? Because the people who suffers the most in these situations are the kids. She's laughing and saying, right, oh, if my future husband sees me on podcast, it's not going to traumatize me. It's going to traumatize him, right? But what she failed to understand is she got a son. How you think your son will feel knowing that his mother is on a podcast bragging about getting naked for a rapper? What about him? You think your son not going to be traumatized? But a bird is selfish. A bird only thinks for herself. Fellas, just be wise out here, man. That's just the bottom line.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.